You know what's loud? When I still get scared every time I'm gonna start this thing up. Let me pop her in neutral real quick. Bruh, that is so loud. Oh my god. I'm a fucking professional. Y'all see this shit? Damn. Not gonna lie, ever since I upgraded the camera quality in the channel, like just recording videos is so much more satisfying. Yo, if I look crazy right now, I am sorry. My allergies were going insane this morning, so. What the fuck was I gonna say, bro? Jesus, bro. Thank God for editing. Excuse me, sir. What are you doing? What the fuck? Update on the Z1 injectors, y'all. They are still on back order, but I canceled the order just because on the last few videos that I uploaded, I don't know, I can't remember which one it was. I think, yeah, the valve cover video that I uploaded last time, we were talking about how the injectors, when I would prime the system, they were not leaking at all. And that was my main suspicion. I thought that the injectors were actually leaking because I did the spark plug test and it turns out that I did smell a lot of fuel, so I thought 100% that the injectors were leaking. But when I took them out of the intake runners and I primed the fuel pump system, it turns out none of the injectors were leaking at all. I don't believe that's the main problem. I'm still gonna keep that in mind just in case, but I do think that we have an issue with the injector O-rings. I'm gonna pop up a picture right here on the screen just so you guys can see what I'm talking about. I like the bottom O-ring for multiple of the injectors, if not all of them. It looks kind of flat, like it looks kind of like it got exposed to a lot of heat over time, and it doesn't look as spongy as it should be. And when I place the injector down in the intake runner, it has a lot of side-to-side play, like it wiggles just so much, and it should wiggle a little bit because it is a rubber O-ring, but it shouldn't wiggle that much. So my suspicion is that I am getting a vacuum leak through the intake runners, but I'm not sure if that's the case. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cancel the backorder injectors from Z1 for now. Calm down, calm down, bro. And I'm gonna order a fresh set of injector O-rings for the VQ35DE, which is the one that I have. Hopefully this fixes the issue, and if it does, then I'll be really glad that it did because I would rather spend, what, $44 on a fresh set of O-rings for every single injector, both top and bottom, than to have to spend $600+ on a fresh set of OEM injectors. Does that make sense, bro? Yeah, that makes sense. Y'all got it. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. Anyway, so that's the situation with the Z right now. While we wait on that order to cancel and for me to get the money back and to, receive the O-rings in the mail, which should only take like 3 days. Z1 is amazing with their, delivery, and I should get them pretty fast. On top of that, they are like a little packet of O-rings, bro, so it shouldn't take that long for them to, get it here. In the meantime, while we wait on that, I got some news with the bike. This thing. And yes, bro, I do use this bike. I just always park it in the same spot, so I don't want to hear shit. You nosy ass. Yo. Psst. Huh? I think what we're gonna do in the meantime, while we try to get the Z running perfectly with no issues and no misfires whatsoever, we're gonna do the mods to this bike as we would do to the Z if the car was already running, if that makes sense. So I did order the short tail, which, it deletes this entire, bracket tail thing, whatever you guys wanna call it. And it brings both the license plate and these wacky ass turn signals. I'm gonna fix this with epoxy, bro, don't worry. It brings both of them up to here. So the bike would just have a much more cleaner look than it does now. Just having this sticking out, it looks kind of ugly. So the bike is gonna have a way cleaner look. On top of that, I did order the LED strips for the motorcycle, which I am probably gonna place somewhere under the bike, maybe here, who knows, maybe like inside the actual fairings. I don't know if you guys have any suggestions as to where I should put these lights, just let me know in the comments. I do also want to delete these passenger foot pegs, and we might do this in this video just because I got a feeling that once I put these lights on and the exhaust goes on and the short tail gets deleted, it's gonna look way cleaner just having this edge just go straight up without anything right here. Plus, nobody ever rides with me in the passenger seat, bro. As we did mention in the last video, we are gonna be wrapping both the motorcycle and the Z, but I wanna start with the motorcycle first since it is the one that's running right now. And then once we get the Z running and properly road ready, we'll do the same thing that we're doing to this motorcycle to the Z. So hopefully that makes sense. So I do plan on wrapping this entire panel right here white. I don't know about the fuel tank. Maybe wrap the fuel tank like a black or something, like some sort of like matte black finish. The color scheme of this motorcycle is gonna be black and white, so just as long as we keep that in mind, we should be good. For the exhaust, I couldn't find an actual slip-on exhaust for my motorcycle in specific via eBay or any, you know, OEM manufacturer other than, you know, a Akrapovic or KTM Performance. But those, like, we're talking about $1,000 plus for just a generic muffler that makes the bike sound louder. So if that's the case, I might just go to my local motorcycle shop and throw on a slip-on to this motorcycle. I don't want crazy horsepower gains. I just want something to make the bike breathe a little better and, you know, make it sound good, because that's the point. You have a motorcycle and you want it to sound good. Might just go with that. It shouldn't be more than 130 bucks. Maybe sometime this week, but I'm not sure yet. I'll let you guys know. Either way, if I do manage to get the exhaust put on this bike, like from my local motorcycle shop or something like that, I'll definitely get some sound clips and record the entire process if possible. I know that this channel is primarily focused on the Z, and trust me, that is still the goal, that is still the mindset. I love that car with all my heart, and I'm gonna keep on modding it, and I'm gonna keep on bringing you guys content with the car. Don't worry, that's not going nowhere. But in the meantime, while we get the Z sorted out, we dealing with this, bro. So, you mean to tell me it's a thicker Allen key than this? Tyrone ass Allen key, bro. Jesus. Alright, y'all gotta stand up for this shit. God damn. You wanna help too, bro? Yo, what are the torque specs on this shit? Holy fuck. Listen, bro. You getting on my damn nerves. Bro, I wasn't recording, but damn. All I'm doing is loosening 4 hex bolts. We for real right now? That shit hurts so fucking bad. Yeah, that already looks clean. I still gotta do the other side, which is these ones right here. But just without it and just looking at it, yeah, that's gonna look way better. Wait till we get that short tail on there. We get the lights, we get the wrap, we get the exhaust. This shit's gonna come together. Very nice. And yes, bro, I'm out of breath. And I got blood on my knuckles. All from 2 fucking bolts. Fuck you. It looks way better like that. Just a clean, you know, flush upwards look.
Gay.
The next day.
Alright, y'all. So we on the iPhone POV for now because I don't got my camera on me. I didn't bring the camera, so the iPhone quality is what y'all get for now. If you guys follow my Instagram, you guys will know that I did go with a universal, you know, muffler, just a simple slip-on for the bike. It's just a, you know, no name, no brand muffler for the bike. It did come with a silencer. And yes, the exhaust was brand new when I bought it, bro. This is just dirt. Like, it's just so dirty. It was raining like 2 days ago, which is when I got the exhaust welded on the bike. And yeah, we need to give this thing a wash. Like, it is filthy. Hey, yo, side note, on my way home yesterday, my happy ass, you know, just going down the hills and flooring this bitch. All of a sudden, I hear this thing screaming like it never screamed before. I got home and I checked inside the muffler tip.
What the fuck? No!
My fucking silencer fell off, bro. So now this thing sounds like a fucking weed whacker at like 6,000 RPMs, which is fucking insane. I don't like it. I'm working on getting another silencer for this thing. Given that it is a universal, you know, slip-on, I do gotta be careful which silencer I do go with. I think it's a 51 millimeter 2-inch silencer for the tip of the exhaust, but I'm not really sure. Either way, I'm gonna work on ordering a silencer because this thing is just ridiculous. It is way too loud. But yeah, bro, let's get on to some sound clips. I know that's what y'all here for, so let's do it. Oh my God, bro. I am in a, you know, big parking lot. It doesn't help that I'm right next to these big ass containers. You know what's loud? When I still get scared every time I'm gonna start this thing up. Let me pop her in neutral real quick. It may not sound as bad like right now, but I promise you, when this thing is rolling at like 6,000 RPMs, when I'm going like 60, it is just screaming, bro. It's just way too loud. And I'm not trying to deal with that bullshit. We're gonna get the silencer for this in the mail sometime soon. If I don't manage to actually find the actual silencer, that fits this exact muffler. I'm just gonna buy the entire muffler again. Since I already got the S-pipe welded, I can fit any exhaust onto this thing. As long as it is, you know, the correct size for this inlet right here, which I believe is 2 inches, I should be fine. If I did manage to order it, I'll just pop it up on the screen right here, the one that I went with, just to replace this one entirely. Even if it's the same one, I just want the silencer, bro. And I can't manage to find it, you know, by itself. So I'm just gonna order the whole thing. It's not that expensive anyway. I'm pretty sure if I did actually find the silencer, it would be like 15 bucks with shipping and everything. And the actual like exhaust from here on out is like what, $10, $15 more. So I might as well just spend the extra money. On the bright side, I'll just have an extra muffler in case this one breaks or something happens to it. And it comes with extra hardware too, so I'll be all set. I'm excited, dog. I got a bunch of parts for this thing coming on the way. One of them being, you know, a solution for this, but it's just a matter of time. Like, we're just waiting. It should be here in the next week, but I'm not sure yet. Either way, when they get here, trust me, I will make a video on each and every single one of them. Damn, she look clean. All right, y'all, back to the camera POV.